Want to get paid $20 every 30 minutes with Google Books? You are probably wondering if this is really possible or if there's some kind of catch. Well, let me show you exactly how this works step by step. For example, a creator named Mike recently shared that he made $29,760 in just a few days by leveraging Google Book. Another user, Sarah, reportedly made over $10,000 in her first month after perfecting this approach. This is not some get-rich-quick scheme though. It's a genius method that works if you put in the effort. Success here requires persistence and consistency. But it's a proven business model that countless people have used it to build steady income online. Now, if you are ready, I'm going to break down exactly what you need to do to make this work for you. Step 1. Register for Google Books. Alright, first thing first, if you have not signed up for Google Book yet, this is the absolutely first step you need to take. Seriously, it's super easy. You can either use the link I have provided in the text guide below or just type in Google Books Partner on Google. It's one of the first links that pop up. You should see something called Google Play Book Partner Center. Just click that link and boom, you are in the right place. Now, let me tell you why this platform is such a gem. It's like a secret weapon. See, Google Book is actually a big competitor to Amazon KDP, which Amazon platform for selling ebook. But the thing with Amazon KDP is that it's so saturated, everyone and their grandma is there making it really hard to stand out. But Google Book, on the other hand, is not as well known yet. Drop a comment below if you have not even heard of Google Books before. I bet a lot of you have not. This is where the magic happened. Google Book is actively trying to win customers from Amazon KDP, so they are actually promoting new books, a lot of more to gain traction. That's a huge opportunity for us. Not to mention, it's available in over 75 countries, reaching in 3 billion people. That's over half of the people on this planet who have not access to the internet. So yeah, the potential audience here is massive. Step 2. Getting started with Google Book. Once you are on the Google Book Partner platform, go ahead and click Get Started and create your account. The process is pretty simple. When it asks for your publisher type, choose self-published author because that's exactly what you are going to be, publishing your own book on this platform. If you have a business like an LLC, you can use that as your publisher name. Otherwise, just use your own name, no big deal. Next, you will select your countries. They have got a list of all of the eligible countries. If yours is on that list, you are good to go. If not, no worries. I have got a video linked in the text guide showing you exactly how to get registered to sell in the United States, even if you are not based there. Honestly, I know this spot can feel a bit intimidating, but trust me, it's all doable and I'm here to help you every step of the way. Now, if you have a website, you can add it when you are setting up your account, but if not, that's totally fine too. I will even show you a little trick I use to generate a ton of traffic without needing a website at all. Just put in your phone number, click next, and make sure you are agreed to the term. Easy as that. After that, you need to set up your payment profile. This means linking your bank account, adding your tax info, and just make sure you are ready to receive your payment when those book sales start rolling. Once you have done that, you are officially ready to start uploading your book and making money. Why Google Books is a game changer? Let me just break this down a bit more. Why publish on Google Books? Well, like I mentioned it earlier, it's because it's not nearly as crowded as Amazon KDP. Think of it as getting in early on a new trend. You know how everyone wanted to be the first to hop on a new social media platform before it gets crazy competitive? It's kind of like that. Google Books has billions of users and they are actively trying to get more people interested in the platform. That means they are more likely to promote your book for you, which is awesome. Imagine getting a boost like that without having to pay for ads or do all of the legwork for you. And let me be real with you, there is nothing better than passive income. I know a lot of you might be thinking, but I don't have any experience with this. or I don't know how to edit or format a book. But trust me, if you have got something to say, some knowledge to share, you can do this. Creating content that stand out, okay? So you might be wondering, what kind of book should I create? Here's the thing. You want to create something that has staying power. We are talking evergreen content books on topics that are trending, but have the potential to stick around for a while. A good example of this is a book on ChatGPT. AI is booming right now, and ChatGPT is a hot topic. Look at Google Trend, it's blowing up. And it's not just a temporary hype. It's something people are going to be interested in for months, even years down the line. And that's exactly the kind of topic you want to create a book about. So to find trending topics, I like to use Google Trends or Google News. Just type in a topic you are curious about and see how it's doing. Look for topics that are buzzing right now, but that also seem like they will stick around. It could be something like the upcoming Olympics, new tech gadgets, or even something niche like ChatGPT for dentists. That actually a great example on niching down. How to create your ebook, alright? Now let's talk about actually creating your book. This is where ChatGPT comes in. You can use it to generate the content for your book. Seriously. It's like having a personal assistant who does all of the writing for you. Just tell it what you need, for example, a 20-page guide on ChatGPT for seniors, and it will start drafting it out for you, including a table of contents and all. If you need to make adjustments, maybe add more detail or change the tone, it's super easy. Just give ChatGPT some instruction and it will tweak things until you are happy with it. Once you have got the content ready, you can even ask ChatGPT to help format it into a PDF. Or you can copy and paste everything into a Google Docs or organize it there. One thing I would suggest is to make sure your book looks good. Break it up into sections, add some images if you can, and make it easier to read. You don't want to overwhelm your readers with a big wall of text. Keep things simple and don't be afraid to add a personal touch like a little anecdote or some humors to make it more engaging. Editing and publishing your ebook. When your ebook is ready, it's time to polish it up a bit. I use a tool called sda.com to edit my documents and make sure there are not any word formatting issues. Plus, it's a great way to add a quick disclaimer at the end, something like, this book was created with the help of AI. This keeps things transparent and help manage expectation. Once you have got everything looking sharp, you can add any final touches like images. For example, if you are making a book for seniors, adding some visuals can really help make the content easier to follow. You can even chat GPT or tools like Leonardo AI to generate the images for you. Once you are happy with it, export it as a PDF and you are ready to go. From there, it's just a matter of uploading your book to Google Books and getting it out into the world. And the best part, you get to keep 70% of the revenue from each sale. Google takes a 30% cut, but that's just the cost of doing business, promoting your book. Now, let's talk about getting people to actually buy your book. One of the coolest things about Google Book is that it already has millions of users browsing for content. That means you are already in a good spot just by having your book there. But if you want to take it to the next level, self-promotion is key. This is where platforms like medium.com comes in. I like to create blog posts related to my book topic and publish them on Medium to drive traffic. You can use one-click blog post generator or even ChatGPT to create the content. And it's a great way to get your book in front of more eyes without spending money on ads. For example, if you wrote ChatGPT for seniors, you could write an article about how seniors can benefit from AI and then link to your book. It's all about creating content that adds value and gives people a reason to check out your book. When it comes to pricing, I usually set my ebooks $99 and it's a fair price and people are willing to pay it for good information. And trust me, if you promote your book the right way, you can make serious money. I was making around $330 a day just by having my books up on Google Books. But when I started promoting them through blog posts, and other methods at triple that amount. Scaling up and consistent income. To put some numbers into perspective, let's say you want to make $9,800 a month. You will need about 1,400 sales at $9.99 each. It sounds like a lot, but when you consider that Google Books has billions of users, it's actually a tiny fraction of the potential audience. And when you start using tools like SEO, blog posts, and even social media to drive traffic, those numbers become way more achievable. One of my favorite things about this process is that it becomes passive. Once your book is up and running and you are done the initial promotion, it keeps selling on autopilot. I'm not saying zero effort. You still need to create the book and do the initial push. Once it's there, it can generate an income for months, even years. So to really maximize your earnings, think about creating multiple books. Each one become another stream of income. Maybe you start with a book on ChatGPT, then make one of the latest tech trends, and after that, maybe make a book on productivity hack for busy parents. The possibilities are endless, and the more book you have and the more opportunities for income you create. Now, if you like to learn how to invest in an ETF, make sure to click this one. But hey, if you really enjoyed this video and find it very informative and you like something, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like it and share it. And don't forget to subscribe as well, so that way you can stay notified whenever we post a new video on this channel. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. Bye.